guys, so like I said yesterday, I'm going to be trying to do some videos this week to try and explain the concepts the lessons that I will be setting, just because I think that as we move away from worksheets it's going to be a bit harder to have any sort of structure. So they're not perfect obviously, and they will hopefully get better as I go along, but I think it should be a bit easier for you to understand what I'm talking about if I'm actually explaining it. So we are looking at descriptions this week, and we're talking about similes. So I've written up the definition of what a simile is here for you. So a simile is a comparison made between two objects to create a more vivid or interesting description. So I already showed you a few similes, but I'm going to go back over exactly what they are, and hopefully you should be able to write some of your own after I've actually explained. So usually similes come in two forms. So there are two ways that you can compare two objects to try and describe one of the objects. So the first way is you just use the word like, right here. So if somebody has a face like rock, so you're describing their face and you're saying it's like rock. So rock is obviously very hard, very cold, so that's what you're describing the face as. So you're not saying the face literally looks like a rock, you're just saying the face is a very hard, cold, unforgiving face. So you don't always have to be literal with the simile, you don't always have to say exactly what you mean. What you're doing is you're using maybe a bit of a strange, different or abstract concept, an abstract idea or an abstract description to describe whatever it is that you want to describe. So here it would be the face, a face like rock, a very hard, unforgiving face. So the second one, second way that we usually use a simile or usually write similes is you use the words as. So for example, he is as strong as a bear. Again, you're not being literal. You're not saying somebody is actually as strong as a bear. What you're saying is he is incredibly strong. He reminds you of the bear. That's how strong he seems. What you're doing here is you have, whereas here it's just like, so you compare two nouns together. So a face like rock, eyes like the ocean, that sort of thing. Here you are comparing one thing with a characteristic of another thing. Bears are very strong, so you say he is as strong, this is the characteristic, as a bear. In the example essays, example descriptions I gave you, I think in Rudyard Kipling's, he said Bagheera was as reckless as an injured elephant. So an injured elephant with a lot of power, a lot of strength, if it's injured, would obviously be very angry, be very reckless. So he is as reckless as the injured elephant. So there is one more way to use similes. This isn't used as much, but again it was in the Rudyard Kipling description. So the description in the book is fur, softer than down. So down is the very, very soft feathers that some birds have, and here he's just saying softer than. So instead of saying he has fur like, he's saying it's even softer than down. It's still a comparison between two objects, and again, he's not necessarily being literal. but this just paints a bit more of a picture, gives you more of an idea about exactly what he's trying to say when he says that the fur is soft. So this is just a more interesting way, like the other two, of saying that the fur is soft. Right, so that's just a quick video. Hopefully you can read back through the passages I sent you and see if you can identify all the similes. I actually missed out this last simile. If you have any questions or you just want to talk about anything, you have my number. You can either message on the group or send me a message directly. Have a good day, and I will speak to you soon.